Alright, today we are reacting to the insane rise of VTubers and why I hate them by Scambiola Reviews or Scamboli Reviews. Weird name, but I mean, this kind of appeared in my feed out of nowhere, and I wanted to look into this and see why does he hate VTubers. Well, also to see if there's any clear way of when VTubers started rising. The only time I started seeing VTubers is when Project Melody first came out, and then I started seeing a lot of Japanese VTubers that were mostly popular in Japan starting to crop up in North America and more of the Western world. So, yeah, hopefully I get a lot of info from this video.
Real has many definitions, but if I were to pick one right now, I would say behaving or presenting in a way that feels true, honest, or familiar without pretension or affection.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream.
This is not a real person.
Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head! If you haven't seen one, this is called a VTuber. It's, for the most part, someone with motion tracking software who operates under the guise of an anime person. Many of them adopt mannerisms to better fit the backstory they made for their character. For example, this one
Yeah, I feel like some VTubers a little bit overdo it. Currently, there are many different VTubers. There are some VTubers that want to be a character, so they pick up personality traits and ways of speaking to reflect that VTuber. Girls that are sounding actually like anime characters or being overly excited and, getting these super overexpressive reactions. I mean, I get it. They want to be the character, kind of like a mascot, cartoon characters, kind of like someone that you would see from like Gumball or maybe those cereals that you eat, like the Cocoa Puffs bird, Tony the Tiger, the leprechaun from Lucky Charms. Like, that is what those girls are trying to be. But then there are some normal VTubers where it's like they have lore, but for the most part, they are just a normal person. Kind of like me. where it's like I'm mostly acting myself. But I mostly love to have my character represent me, but it is clearly just me in the personality. No lore, no nothing that says otherwise, that this is my personality.
likes referencing carrots because she's a rabbit, or this one who pretends to be bad at basic math because it's cute. There's all sorts of characters and back-
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. Like, I don't know how I can play that character unless I am getting paid to do that. Like, these girls, yeah, they're getting paid to be dumb at math and stuff, but I literally need someone to pay me, hey, give me $10 to act stupid for like 5 minutes to do this bit. Like, there's no way I could do that normally.
likes referencing carrots because she's a rabbit, or this one who pretends to be bad at basic math because it's cute. There's all sorts of characters and backstories, and nearly all of the most well-known ones are either Japanese or English-speaking women. I have to give this definition because I've shown exactly 3 people this in real life and have gotten, quote, "What the fuck is that? Is this real? And do people actually watch this?" in response.
Yeah, I guess that's normie audience deciding, like, yeah, this shit's weird. Why are people watching real people? Why are people watching these women pretend to be anime characters? But also, yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that all of them are mostly just women. And it's like either they have to be Japanese or they have to be English. I wonder, like, how many Spanish or Brazilian VTubers, like, have gotten super popular. Like, I haven't heard of those, but maybe somewhere in their community they're super popular, but it's only English and Japanese ones that I know of.
All of them laughed, yet almost every single one of the top 15 highest earning super chats on YouTube are owned by VTubers. Look at Giga, he looks like he's about to get his fucking nails clipped at the vet. YouTubers everywhere will not stop posting about them. They're clearly popular, so I think it's important to approach this with an open mind. VTubers are not inherently bad. In fact, so many of-
What? This has to be fake. No way they put this on YouTube, and no way the company is sponsoring this or promoting this. She literally has a butt plug. What?
Of them are extremely talented and natural-born entertainers that can captivate an audience of millions without being obsessed with drama or being negative in the slightest. Many of them play instruments, sing, and play games at a high level. These girls are
Yeah, that's the thing about being in a company. It's like, for the most part, you are literally working with those 4 or 5 other girls, unless they have more generations of people. So your community is already like tight knit or already decided for you for the most part. I know they do sometimes work with other companies, but that's basically your company telling you, yeah, these people are safe to work with. While like an indie VTuber is working with either people they think are interesting, which can secretly be controversial, or you're working with other indie VTubers that's like seem respectable, but secretly stuff can be going on which is actually really bad, and that gets you into controversy. Because most indie VTubers, since there's not a governing body to tell them, hey, these people, we have done a full background check and they are good, so you can do content with them, and very likely nothing bad will come out of it. Although we've seen hololive VTubers and other VTubers from Niji Sanji get in trouble for shady things, but that's like something of their personal life happening where they've gotten in trouble for that.
famous for a reason, usually. But I don't understand the appeal on a personal level.
Come on, baby, kiss me. Kiss me.
Yeah. Like this comment, this from this girl, this has to play into the girlfriend experience, where it's like everyone's thinking she's so cute, so kawaii. Man, I want her. I want to get that kiss from her and stuff like that. But any normal person watching this is just like, it's like, okay, weird comment, but I'm enjoying the gameplay. And then she continues to say more and more, which can alienate the normies or just anyone that likes her personality.
Kiss me, Mario.
My friend who enjoys VTubers watched this clip and was in pure glee. I've only heard this fat bastard rant about 2 things.
Fat
this clip
bastard.
and some sandwich called the fucking heart clogger that he gets from the grocery store, so I knew that this was special. But when I watched that clip, I honestly wanted to rip her hair out and stuff it in my ears and light the ends on fire like a wick. I hate VTubers. When I see them on screen, my heart starts pumping.
him watching my react of his video. But yeah, all these girls have cute designs, and like so many people want to have these girls as their girlfriend. And like the girls that they make a comfy community for all their fans, which like is good, but some of those fans just don't know boundaries and are insistent, oh man, I can get closer to these girls, which they're never going to reach these girls. These girls are too famous, have too much going on in their lives, running their business basically as their VTuber, to even care about those fans.
My eyes go bloodshot and I go dizzy. Why? How did these guys blow up under so many people's noses? Where did they come from? I want to answer these questions because
I mean, it's like you just gotta put it in the normal streamer or YouTuber thing. It's like they're just doing their normal content and they just hit the lottery of, oh, I made a very attractive character and my clips are being seen around in the right spaces, either in Reddit, Twitter, or any other social media site, where they get picked up for more and more views, and then that starts, multiplying how popular they become.
honestly, the video was just going to be a quick rant, but I gradually became fascinated in the plot twists and reasons why people enjoy VTubers. So those of you who love them and people who hate them, hold hands as I take you through Act 1.
History time. This is where, hold on, wait, how old is this meme slash dancing song? I've seen this meme be popped up like everywhere in the past month with like the how to train your dragon, dragon, lizard, whatever. And this guy was using it from 2 years ago. which is crazy to see.
In 2000, Yamaha sound guy Ken Mochi Hideki starts a project called Daisy, which aims to generate human-sounding vocals from text, like beep, beep, bop, bop, beep, kind of like Animal Crossing. Thanks to Yamaha, Daisy got promoted and fully fleshed out as Vocaloid, which was released in 2004 and marketed towards professional musicians. The problem is, at the time, everyone thought, robots, professional software, this is baby shit. Nobody cared about it and it was dismissed as just a toy. But very slowly over the years, Vocaloid was being taken more and more seriously. And in 2007, Krypton Media has an idea. They take Vocaloid, make mascots.
Hold on. Damn. I've seen a few of them. Like, I've seen Miku. I've seen the two blonde characters a little bit, but I have not seen all these other girls and guys. Oh my god, it's only a single guy. Like, what? Like, why do they only have one? But these character designs are all interesting. Let's see. Hatsune Miku? Aw, that's cute. The chibi version of Miku is canon. They're two different characters.
Make the main mascot 16 and drop a new sound pack. It worked. Hatsune Miku was hot. Music artists would make collabs with her Vocaloid pack and animate her moving and shit. This caught on in Japan like crazy. Eventually, she starts selling out actual concerts. She tops out iTunes' best-selling chart. An unbelievable amount of porn is made. But the big takeaway here...
Hold on.
She tops out iTunes' best-selling chart. An unbelievable amount of porn is made.
I mean, I guess I'm not surprised that there's furry Hatsune Miku, but still, oh man, I do not like that art style of a furry Hatsune Miku. They gave her a snout and everything. Oh, my man, that's that's funny, yeah. Of course, whenever there's a popular woman, thousands of millions of porn.
But the big takeaway here is that Japan discovered something big. Hatsune Miku is marketable as fuck. Dominoes, clothing, Funko Pops, hot dogs, or something. It didn't just matter that Hatsune Miku could hit iTunes' top 10 list a week after making a song. What mattered was that we can completely manufacture a cultural phenomenon, manipulate every part of her persona, and not have to pay them royalties for making merch, commercials, or collaborations. It's genius. Oh, your influencer got caught doing blackface again this month.
Your influencer got caught doing blackface. Oh my god.
I just fucking programmed mine not to do that. Now, does it work 100% of the time? Well, that's a compliment. It's estimated
that doesn't work 100%. Yeah, because I bet it's easy enough for somebody else who like buys that Vocaloid program to then, you know, just program her to do it. But for the most part, none of the official accounts or any of the official people will do that to her. Like, you'll find that from someone else that is not an official member, but man, that's crazy.
Then in 2012, Hatsune Miku acquired a whopping 10 billion yen since her debut, which translates to a whopping $6 USD. Seeing this, an unknown production crew thought, hey, I could do that, and debuted Kizuna AI in 2016. She very closely resembles the VTubers today, but instead of running the risk of it being a fat middle-aged Hispanic man, Kizuna AI is actually like 8 middle-aged fat Hispanic men. She debuted on YouTube in November of 2016 and mostly creates largely scripted and pre-recorded content. Look at her. Those were fucking babies. Which wasn't really a problem with people. Anime is scripted and people certainly love those characters, so it only makes sense that there's an appeal for something like Kizuna to exist. I believe that most people aren't under the impression that this is a real girl with a real personality and, you know, blah blah blah. In fact, she's basically a goddamn puppet. Even her voice actress is completely disposable. I think I read she's got like 5 substitutes that share her cold metal.
There are 5 Kizuna, the original AI, the black AI. Why they go with the black AI, 2, 3, and the Chinese AI? What? Why don't they say the original, number 2, number 3, 4, and 5? Why did they put the black AI and Chinese AI?
Cage of a body. And Japan had done it again. Kizuna was a goddamn hit. She's the cover girl of Cup Noodle. She's been on the TV and news multiple times, done ads, and honestly, more impressive than all of that, she collaborated with PewDiePie. Enter the third major character.
Damn, I forgot about that video about doing it with PewDiePie. I think I remember watching that. When did that happen? That had to be like 2019, maybe 2020? I'm pretty sure this video is from 2021. And is this hololive or is this Niji Sanji? I don't know.
Hololive. HoverCorp,
Okay,
which works
hololive. Yeah.
She collaborated with PewDiePie. Enter the third major character.
Hololive. Ooh, Rushia. Ooh. Ooh. But yeah, it's like I've seen a bunch of these characters. I think I've seen the bunny girl a bunch of times, the nurse doctor girl over the bunny girl, Peko, the pirate girl, Rushia, the Neko cat one right next to Rushia, the dog girl. I've seen the white fox or white cat one all the way down there. I've seen that girl all the way to the top left. The dragon, I think. And that's about it. I have not seen most of these other girls. Or actually, no, I have seen the witch girl too. Yeah, so add those two. So yeah, I've seen like 9 of these girls. So I wonder if most of these girls are graduated or if they're still working, but you just don't hear about them because there's so many now. Plus, that's even before they introduce the English branch. He's probably going to show the updated list or brand new girls that have also taken off.
HoloLive. HoverCorp, which works with alternate reality, sees the massive success of Hatsune Miku and Kizuno Ai and says, hey, I could do that. So they did. Sometime in 2017, HoverCorp released a smartphone app called HoloLive, which would allow you to view a VTuber live while they stream. This changes things. Yep. It's only one fat guy now. HoloLive held auditions for extremely talented women, and jokes aside, a lot of them are also very pretty in real life. Now, there may be some coaching involved.
They're very pretty in life. I mean, I guess, who knows? That could be a factor in it, but obviously that's not a factor, you know, for their streaming. Unless maybe CoverCorp is like, hey, if these guys ever do expose themselves accidentally or on purpose, and they're pretty girls, I mean, that'll probably be a controversy or drama that can help their reputation if they're pretty.
But for the most part, these girls have creative control over what they stream, if or not they curse, etc. And HoloLive provides them with a rigged up 3D model, an iPhone X, and a high-spec gaming PC.
Damn. I have 2 of those. I need a third, as you can see. No model. Crying. But yeah, specifically, they usually look for people that can sing. I'm pretty sure they also look for artists as well, but mostly sing because all the girls, I'm pretty sure, have done covers or songs.
Blah, blah, blah. They're basically a management company for aspiring VTubers. You could be a VTuber. Unless you're a guy, then chances are slim. And of course, this caught on fire and other Coopers.
Hold on,
you could be a VTuber. Unless you're a guy, then chances are slim. And of course,
your chances are slim. Yeah. It's because it's very rare that they ever do like guy only generations or even just put guys in general. It's mostly pretty girl models for the most part.
This caught on fire and other companies thought, hey, I could do that. So they did. But instead of just working in Japan, Niji Sanji went to Mr. Worldwide and spread out in China, Japan, Indonesia, India, and Korea. So HoloLive said, hey, I could do that. And then there was a ton of VTubers all over the world. The end. Holy shit. Do that. And then there was a
HoloLive and then Niji Sanji.
ton of VTubers all over the
Yeah, Merryweather, Iron Mouse. Man, yeah, she used to use, I don't know if that is Vroid, but Project Melody had her own little one. And God, compared to nowadays, it's like, yeah, you could tell that one is not as good, but still, it gives me some nostalgia. Also, I'm pretty sure that's Connor VA, Connor Sea Dog.
world. The end. Holy shit, America likes VTubers. Gargara comes flying up in the charts and is the most searched for VTuber in 2020. Mori Callipy comes straight out of nowhere at a tremendous upset. If you like anime at all and watched a VTuber video once thinking, what is this? Surprise.
Yeah, and there's Iron Mouse and Old Model as well.
If you like anime at all and watched a
like, damn, Old Mouse. Ooh. Like, yeah, it looks decent for a starter, but then like some of her newer outfits / models is like, god damn.
VTuber video once thinking, what is this? Surprise, these little fuckers are going to ruin your recommended feed forever. Enjoy. So a lot of Americans were already introduced to VTubers, especially since
oh, peek at me. This is where you put in the Vietnam guy war flashback. Because damn, they did her dirty, but at least she's doing good now.
There are channels dedicated to taking funny clips from their streams and translating them just hours after the fact. You have an abundance
God, hopefully one day to reach that community where it's like, I don't even need to make my own stream clips. People are just gonna clip me without me having to ask, being like, oh my god, check out this funny moment.
of binge-worthy content, and now hololive is making an English branch, coupled with Japan's aging population and business, was booming. It still is. Japan, America, Indonesia, VTubers have triumphed over what's considered.
Is this like how tall each VTuber is? 140, 141, 153 centimeters. And that girl is 147 centimeters.
Normal to cement themselves as a very real and lucrative industry. September 24th, 2020. Akai Hato goes over her analytics with her audience to see which countries watch her the most.
アメリカ11%、台湾7%。
Did you catch that? That's okay, neither did she. Kiryu Coco, who's one of the biggest VTubers in the world, does the same thing.
Why does she have a butt plug as a cursor? What? Is that supposed to be something else that I'm not understanding? But it looks like a butt plug.
The next day, and thus the two slept as some rich-ass bitches. Someone was at the door.
Who is it?
She replies, the Chinese. Both Hato and Coco made the mistake of mentioning Taiwan in their analytics. Both Hato
37-11-7. So I'm guessing Taiwan or China is supposed to be 45. Or is he talking about them getting axed? Because I'm pretty sure the dragon one has graduated. Because I think she did something for controversy.
and Coco made the mistake.
So 51. I guess that's supposed to be Taiwan or Japan.
Of mentioning Taiwan in their analytics, which China does not officially recognize as an independent country. Chinese viewers were not happy. In fact, they were pissed. And if you don't know, Asian countries go hard as fuck with their trolling. Coco and Hato were suspended for 3 weeks for saying the word Taiwan. But the viewers were not satisfied. Well, they believed that Akai Hato had made an honest mistake that harlot Kiryu Coco had to pay rates.
Harlot. God damn it. Chinese latest strategy. Spam against Kiryu against she is back on the 19th of October. Damn. They hold the grudge for 3 weeks. They want this girl gone. They want her executed by firing squad.
Smear videos. Multiple VTubers were doxxed anything to get revenge. They even go so far as to continuously buy YouTube accounts to keep it going. One guy even allegedly dropped his social credit score to 0 and ruined his life because he used a VPN. This new faction is called the Antis. Because hololive has yet to ban Coco, they've developed a vendetta against the company. To this day, they're kind of active. You can see them in chat or their Facebook propaganda, which is banned.
Man, I didn't know these people were real. I've heard a couple of news drama channels say antis, but damn, that is some next level hating.
And in China, so they gotta be using a VPN to spoof their location to a nearby country. Just saying. hololive then had two options. They can continue expanding in China and allow their new Chinese overlords to permanently ban VTubers on a whim, or leave, which they did. And that's the story of how a single word dissolved the entire Chinese branch of hololive. Didn't really do.
Damn. They just left China because, like, all that lucrative money, but they just decided, nah, it's not worth it. If these motherfuckers are gonna be hating, that's actually standing on some business. Being like, alright, we'll stand with our talent and leave this area. I feel bad for any of the girls that were working in China and, like, wanting to be a VTuber there. And then it's like, oh no, hololive unfortunately has left this place.
Too much though. Yeah, it was on the news and Hirohei made like 600 videos about it, but VTubers just kind of moved on and are doing better than ever.
That's some trash.
Yeah, it was on the news and Hirohei made like
Hirohei made 600. PewDiePie becomes a VTuber. VTubers enraged. Stock announced that 5 News speaking he made 600 videos.
600 videos about it, but VTubers just kind of moved on and are doing better than ever. Finally, the next generation. Remember how we found out VTubing is pretty big here? Well, a bunch of English-speaking boys and girls started paying hundreds all the way up to thousands for rigging commissions, avatars, etc. It's now gotten to the point where anyone with a camera can go, hey, I can do that, because they literally can. And this is where a lot of cringe comes in for me personally. Act 3. We've learned the history of VTubers.
Damn, I didn't even know that Act 2 happened.
But now can we get a little bit more personal? If you enjoy them, that's your business, and hopefully you can find what I've been saying so far entertaining. But for my boys,
I am the greatest treasure hunter the world has ever seen.
Look, I personally can't get into that because I personally find it creepy, horrifying, disturbing, and to be honest with you, kind of fucked up in the head.
the boys that understand,
She's an anime woman just sitting there screaming.
Oh, so I'm guessing he's just looking at normies or probably people that don't like this. But I thought these were his actual friends. And I was like, okay, I'm kind of getting what you're throwing down from showing your friends. But no, he's just showing random people.
Japanese and it's scary, alright?
this is for you, bro. Not really the first guy, though. He was going crazy. I honestly thought I was alone in despising these trollops. Online, I see overwhelming love for VTubers, and as much as I'm happy for those people, and especially the VTubers themselves, who've earned a spot atop the most well-known streamers around, I still think it's super fun to make fun of them. And I haven't really seen a lot of...
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's super easy to just make fun of people just because they're liking, you know, anime stuff. But I mean, at this point, anime is mainstream and you can't like pick and choose what is cool and what's not cool between liking, you know, pretty anime girls and then like at the same time justifying how your shonen anime with fan service is not cringe or not weird.
my kind out there, so let me break it down. I do not understand them. People have often used the phrase cute girls doing cute things to describe why they like certain shows. I've always thought of it more as stupid fucking idiots doing dumb shit. I'm fully aware that I'm a weirdo. I've asked the most manly dudes around to normal, casual friends if they hated this clip as much as me, and almost all of them had no issue with it. Many even said it was cute. On the other hand, I look at that clip and cringe. It makes me uncomfortable and most of all annoyed, because I feel entertainment is at its best when the line between realism and fiction is distorted. I enjoy
I'm getting what he's saying, but I'm also, it's like, I kind of hate people who can't see other people like having fun and just kind of allow it, because it's like, yeah, you know, it's weird, but you can like it. And then he shows the most gritty like shows ever to be like, oh man, I'm super into this. Like, I don't know, it feels very dude bro like to be like, my stuff is so mature and so refined, you know, and why isn't everyone liking this stuff instead of the cute girl do cute anime things?
media that provides a reflection of very real things that we experience, whether it be in dialogue, delivery, or the actions the characters take, and then flip it and do something crazy with the story. As I reflect on my favorite shows, almost all of them fit under that description. I thought of this in the shower while I was washing my balls and threw in the script, so it might not be that airtight yet. But I've noticed that anime can frequently put up a barrier between that realism and the characters they portray. There's certain formulas and tropes that authors feel they have to play into to appeal to certain audiences. In weaker shows, the main character will be some whiny bitch boy that is in love with justice, to which he's rewarded with a slew of girls that are attracted to his righteousness. Does that happen in real life? Not really, but as a kid I used to imagine that's what would happen to me, and I really enjoyed shows like that. That's why this character type exists. Female archetypes like tsunderes, yanderes, etc. that you would hate to interact with are popular because author knows that works for whatever reason. Even in good shows, you'll have characters which are basically downloaded from a list of personality types instead of being a product of reality. So to me, the less that characters act like anime characters, the better they are, with exceptions. Cute anime girls...
Hold on. With exception, so he doesn't like prison school?
The less that characters act like anime characters, the better they are, with exceptions. Cute anime girls annoy the shit out of me because it's not genuine. I've spoken to at least 1,000 women at this point and never met someone who genuinely speaks and acts like this.
Okay, yeah, I get that at the very least. Like, I find that pretty weird that girls like are doing voice acting to make their voice like that instead of like talking how they can. Like, they can do the personality stuff and everything else, but they have to like strain their voice and they have to refine their voice into being this, which I kind of understand it for like an anime. It's like that's how the author kind of sees it, or the voice actor is trying to fit that character, and so that's the vision they have for it. in a sense, it's like you don't need to try that hard in VTubing to make a character like this. I mean, you can if you want, but it is a little strange that you're doing all this work just to make this voice.
Maybe you have, but when I see it, I imagine some dude who's completely estranged from the youth writing his fifth "nya," knowing that's what's hot right now. Am I overthinking things? Yes, but I'm putting words into a feeling that's been sitting in my belly for years. So when you take this and make a real person act like they're that, it doubles the cringe factor. I don't want to see a person pretending to be a thing, pretending to be another thing that doesn't exist.
I do feel like he's a little too harsh on VTubers. Like, he keeps making this joke that they're all overweight men or they're all men. Like, it has been proven that most of these girls are females, and the very rare exceptions that it's a girl VTuber being masqueraded as a guy is like super rare. Like, maybe with the rise of AI that'll happen more, but yeah, I don't know. This video is a bit outdated, so I don't know. Maybe he's come around to VTubers actually being women.
Exist and never has. So that's why it irritates me so much when I see a VTuber going, it's uncanny, uncomfortable.
I don't even know if that's just making fun of like Japanese for making sounds. Like, that just sounds like some of them were just talking in Japanese, making a sound, and he just didn't like it.
And not genuine to me. Even though blah blah blah, that's not the point, they're supposed to adopt the persona. It's how I feel, dude. There ain't much I can do to change it. Let's examine the various types. Baby talk. This is pretty much ubiquitous in the VTuber community and also the one that makes me the most mad. Japanese VTubers will talk like this.
I get it. I get this, yeah, baby talk.
American VTubers will talk like this.
Oh, weekend and then please die. Hi, Sensei. How are you?
Oh, here comes the airplane. Oh, no, I'm playing Stinky Winky. My diaper. Oh, change me, please. I like to imagine there's a ball.
Oh my god. I wonder, like, what's the backlash he got from this video? He's coming at all these fan bases, and some of these fan bases have to be unhinged. But I do understand what he means by all these voice changing and voice acting things that they're doing to their voices.
Bald white guy in a big ass pull up behind the monitor. That makes me
Oh my god, this is gross to me. Oh, why do you have to bring this up? Man, I did not want to see that.
Woman on the other end, don't get upset. Now, quick quiz. Are we watching the season finale of Teletubbies or Twitch?
Wow! Whoa!
I need you to tell me honestly if this is something you picture me watching. I believe this comes directly from the cute anime girl phenomenon that I just got talking about, so obviously it's not my thing. English. A lot of fellas think it's cute to see VTubers learn English. At times, alright, it is kind of cute. Once they discovered a good amount of their audience was English speaking, VTubers began learning and communicating with a whole new side of their audience. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, and funny most of the time.
Yeah, that clip. All those clips are hilarious.
I think this is what hooked a lot of casual audience members. Of all the clips I've seen in research, a strong amount of them contained English, which is just English with a heavy Japanese accent. English. Weeaboos. On the flip side, we have Becca's, Hannah's, and Olivia's that have mastered the Japanese tongue.
Body pillow as well.
Hold on. So yeah, basically Becca's, Hannah's, and what else?
Which is just English with a heavy Japanese accent. English. Weeaboos. On the flip side, we have Becca's, Hannah's, and Olivia's that have mastered
Becca's, Hannah's, and Olivia's. I don't know what colleges that's supposed to be, but I'm guessing that's supposed to be like white girls, all of them, that basically have taken up VTubing, I guess, to earn money.
Mastered the Japanese tongue.
Body pillow as well. Hi.
What?
I feel like an old man. I know this type of thing is supposed to be cute, but I don't get why. You also get sporadic, random Japanese words to really seal the deal. Like they make a mistake and go, "Gomeusai, sorry, mistake, desu." A favorite of mine is this ara shit.
Hi.
What? Did you just...
Ara.
It gets weeb boys all flustered, so there's a song and dance of VTubers pretending like they don't want to do it, and then just going hard as fuck as soon as they commit. Oh, Nani? You guys want me to say it? Fine. Like, dude, you clearly wanted to do that. Now you've soured my mood, and frankly, I don't want to finish these nuggies. Normals. During my research, I found a few chicks talking in their normal voice.
Man, I still need to play that game, Mario 100. It does seem super fun. Although, I forget, is it just classic Mario, or do they actually have all the Marios that you can play?
Chilling with a VTuber avatar. I thought, this is an actual person speaking to me right now, which threw me off after listening to high-pitched squeals all day. Pretty chill, which goes to show you.
Oh my god! Pinku, or Pikachu, I forget what her name is, but damn, I used to watch her! Hold on, wait, is her name around? Damn, I thought, yeah, Variant Stark, damn! I did not imagine I would see this, because she was super small back when I used to watch her before she took this form. I don't think she's currently a VTuber right now, but damn, she was pretty small and she got into a video this big. I'm surprised about that.
You can't really throw a blanket statement on all VTubers. Now let's go back to throwing blankets on VTubers. Mutes. There are VTubers that stand there, and stand there, and stand there.
All right.
Oh, they were...
Now that's...
I feel like he better not be too harsh on Zendaya. Like, I mean, I think she does it for privacy reasons, that she wants to be a mute VTuber. So she uses like Google Translate or Google Talk to be able, or whatever program this is. For her particular case, I feel like he shouldn't go too hard on her, because she's very rare, but unless that happens a lot more that I'm not prone or known to, then I feel like he shouldn't go too hard on her.
Typing the whole time. This one uses text-to-speech or speech bubbles while others sit menacingly. While I know I personally can't appreciate the other types of VTubers, and that's clearly on me, what is going on here? I genuinely want to know, because I can't even generate a theory. Please comment. This channel is like a creepypasta. It's extremely uncanny to my gaijin eyes.
Okay, that is that is a horror nightmare. He's seeming like a femboy, or I guess a shota. God, that's so many mixtures of stuff I did not want to see or hear.
And Freya is another insane case because she's actually humongous. Not just the tits, but she's raised $42,000 in 5 hours before. Just vibing, typing, taking hella long between
Zentreya, yeah, man, her old dragon form. That was a pretty good model.
Responses. These two have been able to achieve a high level of success that I think anyone would be envious of by completely breaking the mold in an already outlandish market. That is commendable. Yet, behind our backs, who could have predicted the dark secret lurking behind the scenes?
Man, I guess it's this girl, but I was just thinking, are they gonna talk about CB or like the virtual porn? Because like I would think that's a pretty big market that helped it explode. The one rare case where that failed.
Predicted that. This is NoraCat. You might have seen this clip floating around. Their popularity plummeted after this incident, but like, what did you expect? A hot lady? You expected a hot lady with boobs to be using a fucking text-to-speech voice. The only people I know who do that is Reddit. It's pretty much...
Yeah, so it means one of the mutes was exposed.
Stuff that the dude isn't doing so great now. He seemed like a chill guy, so if you're ever in the States, we can smoke or something and talk about the VTuber industry. That's not a...
That's actually kind of funny. They say NoraCat
seems like a chill guy.
Is not a woman.
So if you're ever in the States, we can smoke or something and talk.
Not a man too. They tried to be, I don't know if it was trying to be they them, but they just tried to be like, there is no gender on me. And just NoraCat is NoraCat. This combat android is made of carbon, silicon, and metal to mimic the shape of a girl.
That's not a conversation I want to have sober. So that's the mutes. Revolutionary in their own way, confusing in mine. Now, you can't have VTubers without an audience, right? Casuals. Normal people. There are tons of people attracted to the idea of cute girls saying and doing ridiculous shit. Some clips even had me thinking, okay, that was kind of cute.
Yuppie!
I assume these are one of the most popular viewers on YouTube, but I have no idea. Simps. I don't really need to explain this one.
Horny boys. No! What? There's no way the company allows this. What the hell? They clearly know what they're doing. Like, either the company, like, oh my god. So blatant. But yeah, people just allow this. I don't understand. Yeah, I guess everyone's in on the joke of of just milking these simps.
Obviously, there's a good amount of people that want to bang these things, which brings in a fair amount of viewers. Actually, remember when Project Melody came out on Chatterbait and broke all sorts of records and everyone was salty? Yeah, there's a market for this. Of course, the girls are aware, so they'll make allusions to sexual acts as the chat pogs and
To indicate where you fall on the spectrum, loose or tighter.
incessantly,
Tight. Like a field mouse.
which is also like half the VTuber recommendations I get. For the record, I would do the exact same thing. If I were female, my butthole would look like the inside of a box of Pocky, which is far worse than moaning into the mic. I just think it's funny. When you work out, what noise do you make? Usually like, or what? You don't go. There's people that come for that, much like any other industry, but I think horny.
Yeah, I think you're only making that sound if you're extremely unfit. Like, you are struggling to do that. But I'm not entirely sure these girls are super unfit. Maybe they're overweight secretly, but I don't think so.
Boys make up a pretty good chunk of the fan base. Weeaboos. If I enjoyed pure, innocent, fake women, VTubers would be awesome. Let's say I like a slice of life show with a bunch of little girls. Why would I not want to watch a person in real life who embodies a ton of these characteristics react to stuff live? Those fictional characters that are so out of reach for us are suddenly something you can connect and interact with. I think this is a very unique relationship and can see why people gravitate towards VTubers.
Graduate. I mean, I guess he made an unintentional, like, joke at, you know, what happens to VTubers, but let's just go back on that.
I think this is a very unique relationship and can see why people gravitate towards VTubers. There's also dudes that love that don't matter shit. The last 72 hours of my life has been dedicated to researching these guys, so I've honestly been on a roller coaster of emotion. Initially, I despised them. In the middle, I despised them. And in the end, I despised them. But during all that, I never stopped thinking, yeah, that's on me. I'm never going to be in the loop, and I'm cool with that. VTubers are going to be here.
At least he admits it. It's a personal thing. That it's like, not everyone's gonna like these girls because they're anime-ified, and plus you have to be into the character. If you're not into anime, if you're not into the character or what kind of stuff they try and do to entertain, you're never going to be into it. Now, I think it's only bad if, like, you just won't let other people be happy and enjoy this content. Which, it seemed like, you know, he's not hating too much on it.
Here for a long time, whether we like it or not, and they have a brilliant future full of boundless possibilities. Still gonna make fun of my friends for watching that baby shit. But most importantly, I've learned that if you can't beat them, you gotta get better than them. It's Wanko time, fuckers!
I do love this little dog, Wanko time.
Catch me streaming with my new avatar, Wanko. I know it's very disrespectful for big YouTubers to hop on the VTuber trend because it's a very niche and not well-known market, but I hope you guys can forgive me. Subscribe, I talk about anime, and comment. I reply to those. I'm sure this comment section is going to be real fun. But did I mention to forget that Wanko will debut the arrival of our newest sponsor, NordPass? There's a free...
At like 8:14, where they go...
Dude, I'm fucking so annoyed, bro, because like the more I did this video, the more I was like, okay, maybe not all of them.
I'm guessing this is him talking to his editor. Or, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is him talking to his editor. So I'm not entirely sure if his editor's into this or if, like, his editor's trying to show him, be like, hey, what do you think of this clip?
Remember that bad.
Classic. Classic. Overgeneralize. Shit on it relentlessly. Open up mind to it more. Immediately take most of it back.
I'm gonna clip that, dude. I might put that.
I love that image.
Immediately take most of it back.
I'm gonna clip that, dude. I might put that at the end of the fucking video.
That was a pretty good video. Oh my god. And I see some more videos that might be interesting. Huh. I am probably gonna have to watch all that other stuff a little bit later. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video from Scamboli Reviews. That was a really good video that I enjoyed. And if you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to give him a subscribe, maybe watch the video yourself, and give him a like. And if you guys enjoyed my reaction, please make sure to follow me on all my social medias like my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube, my DLive, my TikTok, my Kick, Rumble, Odyssey, and Daily Motion. Make sure to check out my second YouTube channel and like and comment on all my videos, and even join my Discord. There you can stay up to date with everything I choose to do, where my streams, videos, or anything else. Well, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.